Did you see the Behind the U interview with Josh Pate today on campus?
Yeah, so Josh Pate, national radio. Well, I mean, it's turned into a YouTube show, but host and pundit. Came down and he did. He sat with Josh Darrow for Inside the U. Sorry, Behind the U. Excuse me. I got the branding wrong there. But the Behind the U podcast series, and did an interview. And yeah, it was strong. You guys should listen to it and watch it. And made a lot of the comparisons that we've been making. And it's, again, like I talked about last week, when national people are seeing the things that we're seeing and saying the things that we in the Miami sphere, not me like myself personally, because I haven't said everything, but things that you hear around, whether it's one of the beat writers or me in here or another website or show in the Canes universe, right? People are starting to see those same things and say those same things. So, Josh Pate talking about, hey, man, I've been to Ohio State. I've been to Georgia. I've been to Alabama. I've been to Texas. I've been all these places of all these thought to be top tier schools with these top tier dudes. And I walk around this athletic center and the same kind of bodies that I see in those facilities, I'm seeing walk around here. Yo, they got a quarterback who, Josh Pate has already said 11-1. That's his prediction. He's like, Cam Ward is that dude. I saw them at practice and the way that he is leading and the way that he's playing. And I remember this is years ago now, man, had to have been, what was Brad Kaya? Brad Kaya was a freshman in 14. He played 14, 15, 16, left, and Malik Rozier was the quarterback in 17. So it had to be Media Day 2015. I went down there because I had the day off from teaching at the time. And I was talking to a couple of the beat writers at the time. I think Gabby was still writing. I don't even know. Gabby hadn't even started with me. Anyways, whatever it was. I'm there talking to a couple of beat writers, and they ran a play action pass on air because they were only in shells. It was like the first day of practice or whatever. And Brad Kaya made this throw in like middle of a conversation. I was like, yeah, Mark said, whoa. And it was like a throw on air. And it just like was something special, right? And you could just tell and feel like, whoa, hey, hold on. This kid has a little something. But then you get like guys going down like Josh Payton saying, yo, like I was in the practice or like, and I saw, and it made me do the same thing. Like I was just talking about being there and talking to somebody on the side and watching the thing and being like, yo, wait a minute, hold on. That feels different. Like if you've been around good teams, you've been around championship organizations in whatever, organization it wants to be. I had a choir program that routinely had students go to All-State and went to states for performance. I would go out to football practice at Miramar. They went to a state championship game, won a state championship game, things like that. Beat St. Thomas Aquinas 4 years out of 5 and things like that. When things are going in a right way, especially in the preparation phase of what you're doing, it feels different. It looks different. And in so many words, Josh Pate is telling people on this interview that he did with Josh Darrow, this feels different. This isn't just Miami bravado and okay, we're the U and we're back. And even though we haven't said that, it's been other people ascribing that status to us. But yeah, it's a really strong interview, some really strong, I think, takes and opinions. And again, it was done on campus. So he was here and went around and watched and saw and spoke to and da-da. So, yeah, it's really a good piece of art. And I think that there's a new, that's the new episode, excuse me. And then they're doing like the Hard Knocks behind the scenes propaganda show on the athletic department YouTube page as well. And like I said, there's no chance in the world that Mario would allow them to do that if he didn't think that something special was happening. So you put those things, I think there's like 4 episodes that have been released in that also. So go check all of those things out for sure. Really a great listen and watch if you want to watch it on the YouTube.
Cam, my mom told me not to spread misinformation, so I'll have you read that one.
Miami 2002 national championships. True. But hey, got screwed. It happened all those years ago. Onward we go.
Falconer, my daughter had a huge crush on Brad Kaya.
It's funny. I just saw a bunch of people on social media thirsting after Brad Kaya because, like, if y'all don't remember, Brad Kaya's mother, Angela Means Kaya, played Felicia in Friday. Felisha is how you spell it, as according to the script, not the ICIA. But yeah, his mom played Felicia, the crackhead, in Friday, and he like went up years later. Just now, I want to say, and he put up like a video Brad did of his mom and like what she's doing and his father. And people were like, oh my God, Felicia from Friday got this fine ass son. And like, he's like, out there living in LA and he's going the scriptwriter route. He just got his master's a couple years ago in that from the USC School of Arts and Motion Picture Academy out there and whatnot. But it's funny that it was like literally this weekend, somebody sent this to me. It was funny. A female friend of mine, she was like, isn't this a dude who played quarterback at Miami? And I was like, why would you know? And yeah, so is Brad Kaya talking about his parents and everything, doing like a little tribute to them. So that was an interesting kind of a thing to be brought back up. Yeah.
College football is even more exciting with some action on the line. And the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Let's start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread. I've got a 40-year track record. In fact, in 2023, at $100 played per game, you would have netted over $9,300. And guess what? I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill, our ace in the hole, show stopper from Wager Talk. 6 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick, which went 21-5 against the spread the last 2 seasons. I repeat, 21-5 against the spread. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Steve Dace and Matt Zemek. Become a YouTube channel member or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2024 a winner now.